Does your Catholic parish's social media actually grow the parish? Or do you feel like you're just posting into the void? Most Catholic parishes struggle with social media because they don't have a strategy. I'll see a picture of the church with a Bible quote on Facebook, which is great. But let's be real, if you don't have a plan for your social media, it's not going to lead to any measurable results. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to turn your parish's social media into a machine that grows the parish, gets more engagement, and actually brings in more people to the parish. And if you work for a parish and you need help with this sort of stuff, we offer free consultations. Just check out the link in the bio below. All right, let's get into it. 15 social media tips for Catholic parishes. Number 1, make sure social media is part of a funnel. Like I said, the biggest mistake parishes make is posting content without a strategy. Social media isn't a place to just post pictures and videos. It's a tool to move someone through a process. And at a minimum, your social media funnel should have 3 phases: top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Top of funnel is content that reaches a wide audience and brings new people to you. Think of Father Michael David Moses breakdancing. Middle of funnel is content that nurtures and builds a relationship with your audience. This is content about the pastor at your parish, the parish itself, helpful tips for confession, things like that. And then bottom of funnel is content that converts someone to do the thing you want them to do, whether that's attend mass, volunteer, make a donation. Now, this is tip 1 because this is like the meat and potatoes of marketing. And I actually broke down an entire social media marketing funnel that Catholic parishes can use. And I did so in this video right here. Check it out if that interests you. Tip number 2, route the funnel through the parish's Instagram, not the priest's personal page. I once gave a presentation about this to a parish in California, and they loved everything about it except one thing. They didn't want the priest to be the face of the parish. That was a light bulb moment for me. The parish itself should be the face of the social media, not just one person. And very exciting, everything I'm sharing in this video can be used for a parish account, not just a person's personal Instagram page. Number 3, gather the right filming equipment. You actually don't need a Hollywood studio to make great content. Here's the bare minimum. First, an iPhone. Its camera's already good enough. And number 2, a Rode microphone. They're the industry standard and I swear by them. Just don't use your phone microphone. Audio plays such an important role, so you don't want to skimp on it. And when it comes to lighting, you don't really need to buy lights. Just film outside or in front of a window. Number 4, hire an editor. This is a must if the parish wants consistent content. Editing takes a lot of time, and we can't expect the priest to do it, and the marketing person is going to get overwhelmed, which will lead to inconsistency. And the algorithms hate that. Now, a great option is to hire an international editor to save on costs. I will cover how to do that in a separate video. Number 5, build an online community for the parish. Social media is great, but you want a central, concentrated area with all the people interested in the parish where you can make posts, ask questions, and do calls to action. I actually made an entire video breaking down how to build an online community for a Catholic church, and you can check out that video here. Number 6, make talking head reels of the priests. One of my biggest frustrations is when Catholic parishes want to grow on social media, but they only do the easy stuff. A picture of the tabernacle on Instagram with a Bible quote is really easy. A picture of the church that says Happy Feast Day is also really easy. What's harder? The pastor filming a 60-second video of him talking to the camera, sharing his opinion on something. That takes courage, but that's why people will watch it. So if you want a larger, more engaged parish, have your pastor post talking head reels. Number 7, fire your head of marketing. All right, this one's kind of a joke, but not really. The marketing for your parish is probably run by a 75-year-old woman, and Helga's great at chatting with older parishioners, but older parishioners are already engaged. You need someone who can reach young people. Here's a test. Ask Helga, what is your strategy to attract young people using Instagram? If she stares at you like you're speaking Greek, it's time for a change. Number 8, optimize the parish Instagram profile. Your Instagram is like a resume to the whole world. It needs to be professional, clear on what your parish is about, and guide people to the next step. So let's break down how to set it up properly. The profile photo should be a clear picture of the parish or church. The Instagram handle should be the parish's name. The bio format should include 3 lines. The first line should be the sentence that describes the parish. The second line should be the archdiocese to which the parish belongs. And the third line should be the call to action. Where do you want people to go that view the page? Ideally, this would be to an online parish community. Number 9, have the pastor speak on the parish's IG story every single day. This one is simple but game changing. Talking on camera builds so much trust and makes people feel connected to the parish. And if you have the funnel we talked about in place, this won't feel like you're just speaking into the void. Number 10, post 5 times on the story every day. Stories play such a huge role in nurturing the audience. we can't forget about them. So here's the 5 story posts we should make every day on the parish's Instagram page. 1 post should be the priest talking on the camera, like we talked about in the last tip. 2 posts should be behind the scenes clips of parish life. 1 post should be a win or a success story of the parish. For example, a parishioner leaves a kind message, or you guys had a great turnout for mass. And 1 post should be an engagement post, which is a story that has either a poll, a question, or a quiz. With that one, the more people engage with it, the more the Instagram algorithm will push the story to people's pages, making the parish page top of mind. Number 11, delegate like Warren Buffett. Buffett famously said, "I delegate almost to the point of abdication." And guess what? Everything in social media can be delegated except for the filming, which takes like 1 to 2 hours a week. So here's how to delegate all the tasks and send them down the chain of command. First, write out the task. Second, film yourself doing the task. And third, state how often the task should be done. Package that up, send it to an employee, and do that with all the social media tasks associated with posting social media content. That way the pastor can show up, speak on camera, and everything else is taken care of. He can go back to work. Number 12, vary the type of content that you post on the parish page. If we remember that the goal is to create a larger, more engaged parish, we need to ask ourselves what makes people engaged. Well, it's mainly 3 things: knowing the parish, liking the parish, and trusting the parish. But whether the person is completely new or they've been a parishioner their whole life, if they know, like, and trust the parish, they will be more likely to engage. Now here is the really cool part. There is social media content that does all 3 of these things. There's connection content. This is content that tells people who you are, and this content makes people know you. There's value content, which is content that solves a problem for the viewer. This makes people like you. And then there's social proof content. This is content that shows that you've helped other people, and this content makes people trust you. The parish IG page should just cycle through value, proof, and connection content throughout the week. Number 13, nurture the online community. Remember, we want to route everyone who's interested in the parish to an online community because it's a concentrated place for everyone interested in the parish. And then once people are joining, we want to post additional content inside of the community to nurture them even more. Again, I recommend value, proof, and connection content inside the online community as well. Number 14, use ChatGPT for scripting. One of the biggest bottlenecks is going to be the pastor's time. So you need to think of a bunch of content ideas for the pastor so he doesn't have to do it himself. Here's how to do that. Go to ChatGPT and create a profile called Pastor John's Personality Profile. Upload all the transcripts of all the homilies he's ever given. If you don't have any transcripts, start recording them and upload them soon. After about 10 hours of content, the AI should have a really good understanding of how Pastor John speaks, his tonality, and what topics he likes to preach about. Now use the following ChatGPT prompt. You are a social media marketing manager for a Catholic parish. Your job is to script short-form video content for our audience on Instagram. The content should be based on the style and tonality of Pastor John. Keep in mind, some of our audience, in addition to parishioners, are new to the faith or not even Catholic at all. Please script out 30 reels, 15 value reels, and 15 connection reels for Pastor John to film and post for the parish. When it's time to film, Pastor John will naturally tweak things as he's filming, but the central concepts are already prepared for him, saving hours and hours of time. And last but not least, tip number 15, do what is uncomfortable. Everything you want for the parish, more engagement, more volunteers, more donations, is on the other side of the things that you are avoiding. I don't love going live, but I do it multiple times a week. I don't love posting videos on my Instagram story, but I do it every single day because that's the stuff that warms people up, so I'm gonna do it. And I can post a picture of the Eucharist and say, "God bless, please pray for me." That's not gonna do anything to get me closer to my goals. So if this video was helpful to you and you work for a parish and you guys need help with this stuff, you can click the link in the bio below for a free consultation. Or if you're not ready for that, grab our free social media marketing course for Catholic parishes, also linked in the bio below. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.